one and only, your favorite assistant sous chef and best friend, Eric Russo!
Hello, everyone. I put together a little something for Joseph and Robin because they got married. For those of you that do not know me, my name is Eric Russo, and I am Joseph and Robin's best friend and favorite roommate. Woo! I am so excited to finally be here. Not only are two of my best friends getting married, but I'm surrounded by so many people that I love. My favorite families, my own family, and so many more people that I need to meet. I wanted to start this off by telling all of you my version of how Joseph and I became such great friends. I have known Joseph for a while now. My first time really being introduced to him, though, I believe, was towards the end of elementary school because we had mutual friends in the band. I remember seeing him around, but we never really hung out. It wasn't until middle school that Joseph really started to become noticeable. But the thing is, I have a very, very vivid image of who Joseph was during this time. I remember seeing this weird, lanky boy lurking around the hallways. He was definitely tall, but more than anything, just super long in every way, and surprisingly, hadn't hit his full height potential yet. Along with that, he had fairly long, straight hair, and from what I could tell, an infectious personality. But the part that I will never, ever forget, and anyone that knew Joseph around this time could back me up, is the bright, orange, long shorts that he wore every single day, even through the winter months. For some reason, I remember him wearing those shorts for all 3 years of middle school, and that's actually what I tell people when I mention Joe from back in the day, but it's probably not true. The reason I mention this is because I don't even think I remember what I looked like in middle school, unlike Joe, who has always been such a unique, eclectic, and memorable person. Woo! After middle school is when things really started to pick up. Freshman year came, and by then, Joseph had definitely finally hit his full, lanky potential. He was definitely the tallest boy in town. We were both still in band, and we went on a band trip to Canada where Joseph happened to be my roommate. We immediately connected on so many levels, and it was very clear that we were supposed to be friends. I slept over his house the next weekend, and we have pretty much been inseparable ever since. I think one of the major reasons I have grown so fond of Joseph over the years is because of his true and unaltered love for his family and friends. It is simply just who he is, and it is a natural part of every move and action that he makes. He goes out of his way to do things for others, not because he has to, but simply because he wants to. As some of you may know, I ran my first marathon a couple months ago. Thank you. I got worried about the whole fundraising thing because I didn't have much experience with it. So I hired Joe, free of charge, as my manager. Without me even asking, and while he was in school full-time, working a couple jobs, planning this crazy wedding, and giving Robin as much time as possible, he went ahead and planned an amazing fundraising event for me. He knew I didn't know enough people in the area to organize a successful event, and he stepped up without hesitation. It is the small things, man. And believe me, I'll never forget. Joseph, you have always been there for me when I needed a homie. You are a great listener and give valuable advice. Thanks for welcoming me to San Francisco and making my move there seamless. You are an incredible friend, roommate, and partner as we travel on this ridiculous roller coaster together. It has been an absolutely crazy year, and I am envious of how well you have managed your life, never faltering to help me and others, no matter how difficult it may be. I love you, man. But I'm not done yet. Because I haven't talked about Robin. Okay, enough about Joseph. Robin, I cannot believe Joseph found you. If you haven't all noticed already, Joseph is pretty weird. I have always wondered if he would be able to find a girl that matched his weirdness, and somehow he found a girl that is actually slightly weirder than he is. By the way, didn't she look beautiful today? I'm not sure if you knew, but Robin actually made her wedding attire. She is a little different than most brides. I feel confident in saying that Robin wanted absolutely nothing to do with wedding dress shopping or wedding dresses in general. This is because Robin likes to challenge herself. She likes to build, create, and design her own things. It has actually been fascinating to watch and learn from her since I moved to California. Although I have known Robin for a couple years now, it wasn't until I moved in with her last year that I really had the opportunity to get to know who she is. Like Joseph, she invited me into her home, her life, and made me part of her incredible family, who I love, and who have welcomed me in with open arms. It is truly a pleasure living with you, Robin. You smile bigger, you laugh harder, and you appreciate life more than anyone that I know. I cherish the time I get to spend with you. You are so comfortable and easy to get to be around that we skipped all the introduction nonsense and literally became best friends overnight. I couldn't be happier with the woman that Joseph has chosen to spend the rest of his life with. He's definitely a lucky guy. Joseph and Robin, I wish you two the happiest life together. Hopefully filled with hiking, ice cream, dinosaurs, family, friends, wine, salami. Basically, fill your time with the things you love to do and surround yourself with the people that you love to be with. Congratulations, Mr. and Mrs. Lafond. All right, let's play some music.
Ladies and gentlemen, Eric Russo, everybody!